I've got to wrap it up. I don't want to, but I have to. I want to ask you just quickly, the film director Olivia Wilde has a new movie out, which she says is based on you, this insane man, this pseudo-intellectual hero to the incel community. Incel being these weirdo loner men who are despicable in many ways. Is that you? Are you the intellectual hero to these people?
Sure. Why not? People have been after me for a long time because I've been speaking to disaffected young men. What a terrible thing to do that is. I thought the marginalized were supposed to have a voice.
It's making you emotional. Talk about that.
Well, God, it's very difficult to understand how demoralized people are. And certainly many young men are in that category. And you get these casual insults, these incels. What does it mean? It's like, well, these men, they don't know how to make themselves attractive to women who are very picky, and good for them. Women, be picky. That's your gift, man. Demand high standards from your men. Fair enough. But all these men who are alienated, it's like, they're lonesome and they don't know what to do, and everyone piles abuse on them.
When she said that, Olivia Wilde, it stung you, didn't it? I saw the
reaction. By
that
time, that as far as critiques go, that was kind of low level. I mean, once I got painted as Red Skull, magical super Nazi, that was kind of the end of the insults. There's no place past that. So when Olivia Wilde made those comments, the first thing I did was go look at the preview for a movie, which I quite liked. I thought I would go see that movie probably, and perhaps I will. It didn't really bother me. My family and I talked about it right away, and we were able to respond to it with some degree of humor, which then people completely misunderstood. I said I hope that, that if I had to be played by someone, I think it's Chris Wilde, that he's a very good-looking man, and so that seems all right, and then I said something like, I hope he gets my fashion style choice right when he plays me. And it was a joke. All that was a joke.
I mean, you've been so controlled today, and yet in that brief moment, you got very emotional. Why?
It's really something to see constantly how many people are dying for lack of an encouraging word. And how easy it is to provide that if you're careful. Give credit where credit is due. And to say, you're a net force for good if you want to be.
Do you believe you're a net force for good?
Net, yes. In all the details, probably not. No one's perfect. So people make their mistakes as they stumble uphill.
Jordan, it's been a fascinating interview. Thank you very much.
Thank you.
You've got this new box set out.
Yeah, I'm pretty happy about that.
Jordan B. Peterson, 24 Rules for Life and Beyond Order. Fascinating books. They've sold how many millions now?
Well, 12 Rules sold 7, and I think Beyond Order is approaching 1 million now. So, yeah, they're doing just fine.
Did you ever think you'd sell that number of books?
I never thought any of this would happen, Yeah, I knew when I was teaching at Harvard and at the University of Toronto that some of the things I was teaching were revolutionary. I was surprised that I got away with it, let's say, as long as I did. And so there's a way in which it doesn't surprise me. And I wouldn't say that's because of the brilliance of my ideas. It's because I'm good at communicating ideas.
This is where the conversation expands beyond personalities and into ideology. Peterson's claim about giving a voice to the marginalized raises an uncomfortable question. Who qualifies as marginalized in today's culture? The term is often reserved for certain groups, but Peterson is pointing to another young disaffected men who are frequently dismissed rather than understood. Wilde's characterization suggests these individuals are dangerous or regressive. Peterson's stance suggests they're misunderstood and in need of guidance. Both perspectives can't fully coexist, and that tension reflects a broader cultural divide. One side prioritizes protection from harmful ideas. The other prioritizes open dialogue, even with uncomfortable voices. What we're witnessing is the power of narrative framing in real time. Labels like pseudo-intellectual or incel hero don't just criticize, they simplify. They reduce a complex figure into a digestible, emotionally charged identity, and in the age of viral clips and social media, those labels often travel further than any nuanced discussion ever could. But here's the catch: simplification cuts both ways. Peterson supporters may now double down, seeing him as unfairly targeted, while critics feel validated in their skepticism. The result, not resolution, but polarization. This moment isn't just about Jordan B. Peterson or Olivia Wilde. It's about how modern discourse works. In a world driven by clips, headlines, and labels, emotional reactions become defining moments. But the real question is this: are we still listening to understand, or just reacting to confirm what we already believe? Because if a single label can reshape how millions perceive a person, then the real power isn't in the ideas, it's in who controls the narrative. And that raises a bigger question for you watching: who decides what's truth and what's just a story we've been told to believe? Drop your thoughts in the comments, and if you want more breakdowns like this, hit subscribe, because the next conversation might challenge everything you think you know.